Have you ever heard these kind of sentences like, have you ever been to Goa or have you ever been to Delhi? But did you think about why don't we say, did you ever go to Goa? What's the difference? Let's discuss it. Today we will learn the present perfect tense in the easiest way. By the end of this lesson, you will know how to talk about our past experiences, recent actions, and the things connected to the present. Welcome to the video. My name is Santosh. I'm a public speaking expert, and today we will learn present perfect tense in the easiest way. So without a delay, let's start this video. So what is present perfect tense? We use present perfect tense in different situations, like when we talk about our life experiences, when we talk about an action that happened in the past but is important now. We don't mention exact time. This is all about when we need to use present perfect tense. Let's talk about its structure. What is the structure used in present perfect tense? So the structure is subject plus has or have plus verb की third form plus object. So this would be the structure. For example, I have finished my homework. She has visited to Delhi. They have watched this movie. So don't get confused. There is a simple rule. With he, she, it and anybody's name, use has. And with I, you, we, they, use have. Same as a simple present tense when we need to use do or does. So let's talk about the situation where we need to use present perfect tense. Situation number 1. Talking about experiences. Just imagine your friend asks, have you ever been to Manali? How will you answer? You will say, yes, I have been to Manali. So what does it mean? It means at some time in my life, I visited Manali. The time is not important. Now compare these two sentences. Like, I have been to Manali or I went to Manali last year. So what's the difference? The first sentence tells us about our life experience. And the second sentence tells about when it happened. So that's the difference. So this is why I told you we don't need to mention the time. Situation number 2. Action connected to the present. Just imagine your mother asks you, have you finished your homework? So how will you answer? Yes, I have finished my homework. So why don't we use simple past and say I completed my homework? No, because the result is important, that the homework is finished, not the time. You can take more examples like I have cleaned my room, she has lost her keys, they have watched that movie, we have completed the project. Situation number 3. Words commonly used in present perfect tense. Present perfect is often used with these words like ever, never, just, already, yet. So these are the words oftenly used in present perfect tense. For example, have you ever visited Delhi? I have never eaten sushi. She has just arrived. I have already finished my work. Have you finished your lunch yet? If you are liking this video and finding it informative, please like this video and subscribe my channel so that you will get the notification of my next video. And now let's talk about positive, negative and question sentences. In the positive sentences, the structure would be the same. Subject plus has or have plus verb की third form plus object. For example, I have watched that movie. She has completed her work. In the negative sentences, not will come in between has or have and V3. So the structure would be subject plus has or have plus not plus verb की third form plus object. For example, I have not watched that movie. She has not completed her work. Question sentences have will jump and come at the first place. And the structure would be has or have plus subject plus verb की third form plus object. For example, have you watched that movie? Has she completed her work? So this is all about present perfect tense. In which situations we can use present perfect tense and how can we form positive, negative and question sentences. So now let's discuss about common mistakes. So this is a very common tense where the student at the beginner's level do mistakes, and what the common types of mistakes we will discuss. So the first sentence would be, anybody can say that I have visited Manali last year, but this is wrong. The correct sentence would be I went to Manali last year. So this is a very common tense where the student at the beginner's level do mistakes. And it's really very common. People get confused in these two tenses, simple past tense and present perfect tense. For example, anybody can say, I have been to Goa last year. But that's wrong. The correct sentence would be, I went to Goa last year. And why is it so? I told you before that we don't need to mention the time when we are using present perfect tense. When we are using simple past tense and we are telling about that we went to Goa last year. So there we need to use simple past tense. Example 2. I have saw that movie. That's wrong. The correct sentence would be I have seen that movie. And why is it so? Because in the present perfect tense, we need to use V3, verb की third form, not the second form. So remember, after has or have, always use verb की third form. So let's have a quick practice. Choose the correct option. Sentence number 1. I have visited Agra last year. I visited Agra last year. Exactly. The correct sentence would be I visited Agra last year. Option 2. Have you ever flown in a plane? Or did you ever flown in a plane? So which one is the correct? Exactly. The correct sentence would be have you ever flown in a plane? Very good. So let's have a quick recap. Today we learned what the present perfect tense is, how to talk about experiences, how to talk about actions connected to the present, positive, negative and question forms, common mistakes to avoid. In the next lesson, we will learn the difference between simple past and the present perfect tense. This is one of the most confusing grammar topic, and after that lesson, you will never mix up them again. If this video helped you, don't forget like, subscribe and share it with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching and bye-bye.